Fred here, welcome back to the Gear Obsession channel, and what I have here for you today is a killer 600 lumen compact little flashlight. It is the Olight S10R Baton Generation 3. This is an amazing flashlight. 600 lumens in this tiny little thing, and to top it all off, it is smaller and brighter than the previous generation. That's a good thing. It is rechargeable, and it comes with the rechargeable battery already inside it. It is a CR123A, which is a rechargeable CR123. Another trick up its sleeve is it doesn't have a little USB port that you got to plug in a cable and all that crap. It comes with a dock. The backside's magnetic, so you just plop it on the dock and it charges. It's really cool. So it's good maybe to just keep on your table, or maybe beside your bed, or someplace convenient. And it's so small, it makes a great EDC. I mean, look at that clip. Complete concealment. Really cool. And if you order this right now, because it's coming close to the holidays, right? Which, by the way, this will be a great stocking stuffer or gift. They will give you for $1 more a Olight i3E, so they'll sort of throw that in for $1 more. Pretty cool, huh? So if you're interested in all of this at any time, I provided a link below right to the Olight store, which, by the way, Olight sent me this for review, but they didn't pay me to do this. I don't even get any commission or anything like that. It's just a link. Nothing going on, nothing up my sleeve. Here's the manual that came with it. Really good manual. Olight seems to have excellent manuals. Here's the box. I'd like to take a look there in case you want to screenshot it or whatnot. I hate that term, whatnot. I got a lot of terms, pet peeves I hate. Looks like a lanyard of some sort that you could attach there. Comes with a USB cable and more information. They got some, it's sort of like a catalog of some of their other flashlights, which is pretty cool. Really good stuff. I'll tell you, I like everything that Olight has been sending me. Nothing is disappointed. And here's that dock I was talking about. Look at that. It has a little rubber suction feet. They thought of everything so it doesn't slide around. I'm going to go ahead. I keep on losing my voice. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. And what's really cool about this dock, I'm going to have to zoom in because all this stuff is so small and compact. It's a micro dock because it's so small. It says in, so you can plug in the provided USB cable or whatever USB cable. Use your power supply on the other end. It doesn't come with that. And you can see there's a light. It's lit. But this dock acts as a pass-through. So let's say this was your charger for your cell phone. You could then plug that into here and sort of daisy chain it off. So that's pretty cool. You don't lose an outlet or whatever. So all you do to charge is you just take this guy and go boop, and you're charging. You see it's red. When that light turns green, that means you're all charged up. So again, this is great to keep on the end table by the bed or something like that. It's always on the ready. And so in the event that you hear something go bump in the night, you just sort of grab that flashlight that's right there on your end table, triple click the button, and you have instant access to Strobe. Ready to go. Get that attacker or disorient. All in your hand, in your pocket, right by on the ready. It's just ready to go, pocket rocket. So when you get this, it has this little thingy that you need to take out. It just sort of keeps the battery disconnected from everything while shipping. The battery, so obviously is already installed, but I just wanted to show you the included battery. It's a special rechargeable CR123. You can see how it has that extra ring there. Now you could put a regular CR123 in here and it'll work fine, but hey, you got the rechargeable one, right? So you put it in. The negative side goes in first toward the head, so it's a little bit the opposite of what you might be used to. But you just sort of pop that in there. How many milliamp hours is, by the way? Let's take a look. See, 2.4 watt. Okay, 650 milliamp hours written right there on the battery. 3.7 volts. Just pop that in there. You have nice grease threads, and you have O-ring, so it's IPX8 waterproof. Down to 2 meters, which is 6.5 feet underwater. So anyway, those contacts, what ends up is you have these two, you got the one middle thing and you got the one middle round thing here that makes contact with these two things that when you put it down in there, see this little bump? That goes into this contact, which is sunk in a little bit, and it starts charging it. But because this is magnetic, this is the part that has the magnet in it, not this part. Because that's magnetic, that makes this a built-in magnetic tail cap. So, like if you're working on something on the car, if you got metal on your car, it's not going to work with aluminum, obviously. There's no such thing as an aluminum magnet. It has to be steel. Look at that. So, just like a work light. So you're getting a work light, an EDC light, a little pocket compact light, a on the end table light. All those cool things. All in one. How much? 60 bucks. Yeah, it's a little pricey, but you're getting a lot here. Remember, getting the battery, getting the charger, getting all these great things. So let's go ahead and start going down the specs. The emitter is kind of unique. It's not a Cree emitter. Not a Cree emitter. That little yellow thing there that makes the light, that does the business, is a Luminus SST-40 LED. It is surrounded by a smooth aluminum reflector, and it is behind a glass lens that has a anti-reflective coating on both sides. They want to really make sure nothing's reflecting, but that allows light to get through and a reflection not to give away your position. The body is aluminum alloy, like most flashlights these days, with a black anodized finish. You can see it has a nice clip, has deep concealed carry, so you put this in your pocket, barely anything's going to stick out. And also that clip, which is removable if you don't want it there, but that clip, along with, I guess, this nut-shaped thing here, so that keeps things from rolling away, which I like. You got a button right here, and there's a little light underneath that little rubber thing, and I'll show you what that does here shortly. You got some knurling, and you got some knurling here on the tail cap, which helps you get a purchase on there, so you can remove it easily. Your fingers won't slide if they're wet. And again, you got those contacts going on there, and see that there's a hole right there to put the included lanyard on. So I previously had stated that this is water resistant. Again, it's water resistant to the IPX8 standard, which is 2 meters or 6.5 feet underwater. It's also impact resistant to 1.5 meters, which equates to about 5 foot, so a 5-foot drop. The weight with the battery, according to my scale, is about 2.1 ounces, and it also comes with a 5-year warranty. Now, this flashlight does have some special features, like if you press and hold this button, it comes on in the moonlight mode. Very low light. Only 0.5 lumens, and it can do it for 15 days. And we'll go ahead and turn it off, and if you turn it back on by clicking it again, it remembers that low setting. Pretty cool. Now if you press and hold it, it will sequence through the other brightnesses. Sorry to blind you there. So next is, let me see, low, medium, high, low. Okay, so there's your low. The low is 12 lumens for 33 hours. Then we'll go to the medium, which is 120 lumens for 2.5 hours. And then we'll go to the turbo, which is, this is one that's a little bit weird. It's 600 lumens, and it'll hold on to that for about 1.5 minutes, and then it will step down to 300 lumens after that for another 60 minutes. Now, unlike some flashlights, if you turn it off and I turn it back on, it does have a memory for that turbo mode also. Now this has some unique features. One of the really standout, really cool features is a auto off feature. So you could set this to automatically turn off at either 3 minutes or 9 minutes. So you could do a short period or time, a short period of time or a long period of time. So if I click it and then click it again and hold it, you can set a timer. So if I go click, hold, okay, so at double blink, That's the long setting. So this will turn off automatically in 9 minutes. Now if I do that again, click, hold, you see how it blinked one time? That means it'll automatically turn off in 3 minutes. Now you also have a special lock mode, so the button doesn't inadvertently get pressed and it turn on. So if you press and hold it, and it will first come on in that really moonlight, and you see how it went out? It just went out. Now it's locked. So if you press the button, you'll see it glow red. It might be a little hard to see, but if I try to turn it on, it's going to glow red because it is locked out. It will not turn on. So you have to press and hold it again for, like a couple of seconds, and you can see how that low moonlight light there came back on. So now you could sequence through by pressing and holding it through all the other modes. So now if you turn it off on anything other than the moonlight setting, like right now I think it's either low or medium, I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. If you turn it back on and then you sequence, it doesn't go back down to the moonlight. It just does the low, medium, high, low, medium, high. So if you want to get back to that moonlight mode, you press and hold it, and then when that comes on, you got that moonlight mode. So what's neat about the flashlight, I mean, this is really good. If you don't want to lose night vision, you have instant access to the moonlight mode by pressing and holding it until it comes on, and you don't ruin your night vision. On the other hand, you have instant access to the strobe by pressing it multiple times. Just go crazy, press. And you instantly have the strobe mode. And I think that, how many times was that? 1, 2, 3? I think it's 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So you click it quickly 3 times and you have instant access to the strobe mode. So I like that they give you instant access to those 2 features that are important to have instant access to. Now, of course, another great feature, since it does have a magnetic thing, but it's flat here on the tail, is that if you have a power outage, you can, let me dim this a little bit, you can tail stand that and it will reflect the light off the ceiling and light the room. Let's go ahead and turn this on medium and take a look at what the light looks like. So you can see the angle and the spot. Let's take a look flat on the surface. You can see you have a very clean light, perfect little spot, very large flood. So definitely makes a good overall everyday light. We're out in my backyard and there's a fence line down here that's about 15 yards away. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn out the lights, and I'm going to turn the flashlight on starting with the moonlight, and you can see you could barely see anything. If I put my hand in front of it, you can see that, but not much light. I'm going to go and press and hold it, bring it up to low. You can sort of make out a little bit downrange. Bring it up to medium, and then turbo. So that's amazing. Low, medium, high. Low, medium, high. Just look at that. And such a teeny weeny, whoops. Look, I mean, when I reflect it on my head, it whites out the camera. I'm trying just so you could see, just teeny little flashlight. I want you to see that. It is coming out of this little flashlight. All this light. It is really amazing. Now let's go ahead and I'm going to focus in on that area, that hole down there, just so you can see it's throwing some light down range. It does have a smooth reflector, so it is a little throwy. But you can see you got a wide flood also. You can see how the light is, flood and spread out my entire width of my yard here. So this flashlight is going to be a first for me because I can't find anything I don't like. There's no imperfections, no anything that I don't like. I guess it doesn't have SOS, but it has everything else. It is an amazing little light. The price is $60, but right now you do get that free little $10 guy if you order now for $1 more. But it's an amazing flashlight. This is not a cheap flashlight by an unknown company or anything. This is Olight, and Olight makes extremely high quality flashlights that are absolutely amazing, and this guy is absolutely amazing. This is the generation 3 of their very, very popular S10R It is absolutely amazing. The Baton, the Baton, or however you say it. All I know is it's my favorite little EDC flashlight. So if you're looking for that perfect gift for the prepper or somebody who likes to be prepared or just likes flashlights, and you want to get them something small that they actually would use because they would always have it with them because it's small, look no further. Alright, link is provided below for your convenience. Alright, well thank you very much for joining me here at the Gear Obsession channel. I really do appreciate every friend, viewer, subscriber, and especially you. And I hope you have a great day or evening. Take care.